Here's why I think Michigan needs to run more stretch off-tackle runs. Outside of a few exceptional long touchdown runs by Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall, it seems like Michigan is hell-bent on trying to run the ball up the middle. Like we're just going to out-bully everybody like we did in the past. And that's just not the case this year. Now, maybe that works for lesser opponents, or if you've got the dogs up front to actually pull that off, but when you're going up against defenses that are determined to stop the run, bully ball needs an adjustment. And that's been one of my biggest gripes about Michigan over the last few years, running up the middle into the teeth of the defense over and over and over again. It just seems like insanity to me. You're not really testing the defense's discipline, you're not giving your running backs multiple reads, you're not giving your O-line the leverage and the angles it needs to win, and you're not making the defense empty its tank by forcing them to run sideline to sideline. The answer, in my opinion, is more stretch off-tackle zone runs. That's where you put the pressure on the defense, that's where you create lanes, and that's where you give your playmakers the space to turn 4 yards into 40. Off-tackle is that sweet spot. It's controlled violence with a little bit of finesse. And trust me, during my playing time at Michigan, it was one of our bread and butter plays. It was called Plymouth and Drive. Drive was off-tackle to the right, and Plymouth was off-tackle to the left. You got a chance to read it, stretch it, and then boom, you're in space, making linebackers look silly because they decided to shoot the gap. So yeah, today we're talking stretch off-tackle runs because I firmly believe Michigan should be serving this up like Sunday dinner. What is the outside zone? Outside zone is a make-a-run play. Instead of trying to forklift dudes straight back, you stretch the defense sideways and make them chase to the edge. When they start flowing hard, cutback lanes pop open like the Red Sea. There are two big blocks that need to happen: the reach block and the combo or the overtake block. The reach block is pretty simple. Win the outside half. Shoot your play side hand into his play side armpit, get your helmet across his midline, and hook him. If you do it right, the back slides right through that crease while the defender is stuck like he forgot his parking brake. Now, number two, the overtake block, which is essentially a combo. If the first lineman can't fully hook him, his buddy helps secure the down lineman, then climbs to the linebacker. One to lock it, one to level up. Bottom line, stress him horizontally, make him over pursue, and let your back pick the lane, bounce, bang, or bend. That's the outside zone. Now, from a running back's perspective, my aiming point is on the outside of the tackle or the outside of the tight end, essentially his butt. From there, I'm reading the first two defenders front to back, 1 and 2. If my play side tackle wins the reach and gets outside leverage, I'm racing to the edge. If that defender crosses my face and owns the outside, my eyes snap to number 2 and I make the same read. If he's reached, I'll bang it in the B gap. If he isn't, I'm cutting it back. And like Coach Fred Jackson drilled into us, press the outside no matter what. Even if I know I'm not bouncing it, I sell it to make those linebackers flow and give my blockers better angles. Now here's the real beauty of the stretch off-tackle run. Off a hard Peyton Manning-like fake, those linebackers are flying and the safeties are rolling downhill to fit the run. When the quarterback boots back out, you've just created windows. Tight end on the crosser, receivers on the sail or the go, and if you've got a quarterback like Bryce who can hurt you with his legs, the picture gets clean and fast. Hitch, decide, rip it or tuck it. The whole point is to move the defense off their spot and force them to redirect to find the depth in their zones. By the time they do, it's already over. And that's why I keep saying Michigan needs to add more stretch off-tackle runs to its toolbox. Hey Michigan fans, if you like these type of videos, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Go Blue.